So anyone has any doubts in previous classes? This, all these are methods which are completed yesterday, like OB open also completed. We are OBJ saved and property set also completed. OBJ saved, pay set message, pay message. Today we are going to see about. Any doubts in classes? Yesterday class. Any doubts? Anybody? Okay. Let's check what we did yesterday. So the first name, last name, and based on date of birth and first name, we are getting the customer details. When they click on this button, we are calling the activity as well as refreshing the section at a time using single event. So what is that section? This is the section and this is the button. In the button on click events, we are refreshing the section as well as calling the activity. Refresh the section as well as calling the activity. So suppose some of the details entered, like which is not existing. These details were not there in the table, in the reference table which we created yesterday. Info. These details were not there. So when the details are not there, I don't want to show this section, as well as I want to show a message. I want to show a message to the user and enable a button to create the account. I want to enable. I want to give a button to create the account. So what will I do? make change to the activity. On click of this, we are calling an activity, right? I will make the change to it. So this is the activity, get customer details. Let's see what's happening. Let's trace this activity, what's happening. Hope everyone is able to hear me, right?
I can.
Yeah. So I'm tracing this activity, that particular activity I'm tracing, get customer details, I'm clicking on it. See, OBJ open is failing because that record doesn't exist in the table. Click on that. Fail, unable to open the instance given inputs. Given input like first name Shravya, date of birth, this one. Details are not there in the DB. So that's why OBJ open is failing. So when it is open, this step is not at all required. And open is failing. This executing this step is not required. So what I want to do is, if step status fail in the transition, so every step will have transition, like every step will have precondition and every step will have transition also. So here you can define whether this if the step status is good, you want to do anything. If step status is fail, if you want to do anything, you can do like that. So step status fail, if step status fail, enable this condition. If it is true, jump to later step. What is that? I want to jump here. Jump to later step. If false, continuance. In the sense, this step should exist. In the sense, this step should be executed. Okay. So and in the true condition, this step will be executed. And if this step executes, I don't want to execute the other steps. So now, if step status good, good. If true, exit activity. If false, continuance. So what I want to do here is, I want to set a message to the complete clipboard, complete page, complete screen which you are seeing. I want to set a message here. And before that, I want to show a message like this in the UI, like here I will show a message. No such account exists. If you want to create, please click on create account button. And I want to show this message in some big letters, like go to advanced tab. In inline style, you can change the font and everything here. font, everything you can change here. I want to change the size of it. I want to increase the 40 to 40 size. I am increasing, and I want to have the color to this. I want to make this as green, like this. I want to show. Save it. So this message should be shown only when account details doesn't exist. So I need a flag, right? Based on a condition I want to show. So when fail only, I want to show that. So now I am setting a flag here. Property hyphen set I'm setting a flag. I'll create it. Account status. This is just a flag. I'm creating it on the fly. From here itself I can create. The property does not exist, right? When I click on open, it will ask me to create it. I'll just click on quick create. And I will set a flag like this. No account exists. This flag I want to set. So, and this condition I will mention here. Visible when condition. Save it. You can save this also. Let's try. See, now I am able to see this message as this account does not exist. Let's see what's happening in the tracer.
Sandeep, one second.
Yeah.
Go to that. Yeah, here it is an existing work item, right? How come it is working here?
Existing work item, I made a change to the activity. Even this section, this section will be reloaded, right?
Okay.
And if the activity is also standalone activity, I just made the change to it. It will work.
Oh, okay.
If anything, if you add anything, or if there is a big change, that will not work actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's trace the activity. To be frank, actually, even tracing, nobody shows you actually. So how trace, debug, and everything, no one will show it. I'm tracing that particular activity itself. I'm clicking on that. Just click on this. So let's see. This is the OB open is failing, and after that, if it fails, it is not executing the second step. See, first step, OBJ open, it is failed. After that, it is going to the third step. And setting this no account exists. It is not executing this properties end. So unnecessarily, we are not executing that step. Okay. So as well as I want to show a message on the complete page. For the complete page, I want to show a message. So that thing you can do using page set message. Page set messages. What is that page? On which page you want to set? It is PY work page. It is PY work page. You want to set a message. And what is that message? No such account exists. This is a message which I want to set here. So let's see what's happening there. Click on it. See, no such account exists. That message is setting on the complete page, complete screen. It will set that message. So I want to enable the user to have a button, and even this section I don't want to show. This section I don't want to show. Like I want to show this on a visible condition. When account status not equals to no account like this. Let's see here. Even that is not coming. Even this button also I want to change as create account. Even for this button I will not show this button. Not always. Other condition. What is that condition? Not equals to no account like this. And I want to have a button like extra details I will add in another layout. Form account number, what is that property, just drag and drop here. I think we created yesterday. Account number and balance, and I want to add a button beside this. So just drag and drop that button control. Click on magnifying glass. So here I want to call another activity. So I'll create an activity. Activity belongs to technical category. Click on activity. This is create account. Click on create. in this what I have to do, because that table, that account details table is of data class, different class. I have to first set the all the details which we are entering here will be on PY work page. That is nothing but that context will be of the work class. That page context will be on the work class. So all the details I want to enter into the different table. It's a data class. First, I have to set those PY page values into a data page class. So let's declare a account details. This is the page, and class is this one. Account customer info. And from PYO page, we want to enter the details into this page. So anyway, context will be PYO page only. So the method to set the values is property set. So to where you want to enter the details, like this is the page. So this page, we want to enter the details. What is the account number? It is account number in PO page. This is the page context. This is the page context. Or else you can do like this. Every time you have to mention the page here. If you don't want to mention like that, you can do like this. Step page context you are changing. So now the context of this page will be changed. Here you have to mention the PO page. Hope everyone is able to understand. I'm just mentioning it. So here you have to mention the page name. The value in this page, account number you want to set there, and account number, first name, PY work page dot first name, and after that last name, PY work page dot last name, and after that date of birth, PY work page dot date of birth, and dot balance. This is just small example. I just want to show you that method. That's why I'm just considering a small requirement and showing you. So balance, and all these details will be entered in the UI. Will be entered in the UI like this. All these details: first name, last name, date of birth, and account number, balance. Okay. So now this page we want to save into that. We want to save as a record into that table. So using obj save method, you can save it. Obj hyphen save. This is a method to save the record. You can save. So this is the page. You have the details here. You want to save this. So expand it. You want to call this activity in somewhere, right? You have to go to security tab and select may start. Select may start and uncheck authenticate. So obj say you have option. This is right now. When you select right now on the on the spot, that record will be saved into the table. On the spot, this particular record will be saved into that particular table. So I'm selecting that right now. So call this activity here in this button. I want to change the label. Create account. You click on OK. And I want to call this activity and as well as refresh this section. Refresh this section and call this activity. Create account. You click on OK. And save it. So let's create a new project. This is automatically showing. I want to have a visible when condition on this. What is the condition? When account this the same condition. The same condition I am having here. Even this is showing now. I don't want to show it. Even if it is empty also, I don't want to show. Like I will have two conditions here. Or account status is equal to empty. So now I'm going here. I'm entering the same details. Anyway, these will not be there in the table. Click on this. So those details are not there. It is asking me the account number and balance. Everything I want to save it into the table. Account number I am giving something. And balance. I'm clicking on create account. Let's trace this activity. What's happening? We will see. I'm tracing this activity. Click on create account. See, these are the details in this page, account details. So let's see this record has been saved or not. Go to the data table, refresh it. See, 4 records were there. See, this record is in this saved. So using OBJ save method, you can do that. You can save a particular record into the DB. Okay. Any doubts on this? OBJ save. Even still that message, I think even still the message should be exist on the. This is the latest thread. I think this is the latest. Yeah. It's automatically clearing. It should not clear. Using this method, on click of create, first I want to clear the messages. Whatever the messages exist on the Pega web page, I want to clear those messages. So using this method, you can clear whatever the message. You can clear the messages on a page. So I want to clear the messages on a Pega web page. First, after that, I want to do this operation. So now I'll go there and try some other thing. First name. Get customer detail. This is not there. Account number. Balance. Create this account. Account is being created. If that has been successfully created and I want to show a message here, I don't want to show this. I don't want to show that. So what will I do here? On save, if this when step status good, step status good, enable this. If true, continuance, otherwise exit activity. I want to set a flag. hyphen set to the same property which we created. Dot account status account created. I just want to change this. So this message will not show now. Uh, last name. Get customer detail. This doesn't exist. Account number. Create this account. Creating is done. Let's see. Go to the data table. So we have that record here. So like this we can do. So we just save and page clear message. So obj save is to save an instance to the step page class, and page set messages. You can set a message like this on the complete page. On the complete page, you can set a message like this, and page clear message to clear any message on the page. To clear any message on the page. So any doubts on these activities? So I want to let you know another thing. We have checked this checkbox right now. So when you check this checkbox, this it is a warning actually. It will throw you, Pega will throw you a warning that you should not do like this. Immediate using right now, it is not recommended by Pega. So even if you don't check right now, after finish of this complete activity, it will keep in buffer, like it will be in read and save some mode. After the completion of activity, that out of the box activity commit and save will be executed. That will commit this transaction. Let's see whether it is saving or not if you don't check right now. This details not there. Create this account. Let's see these details are not there or not. So we have 6 records before that. These details are not there. So that out of the box activity, sometimes it will be executed, commit and save. If it is not executing in particular situation, you have to check this right now. So you have to give a justification for this. Any warnings were there, you have to justify the warnings, because every week, in every week, weekly once, one of our team member used to take a report about the warnings of all the rules. Warnings of all the rules. There is a wizard for that to take those rule warnings also. We have a wizard for that. So that is tools, all wizards, pre-flight or all warnings we used to say, guardrails, all warnings. This is a wizard actually. So here you will get all the details about the rules which are having any warnings. So one of our team member will take a report on that. He will take a report from this all warnings wizard and send to the team, and saying that you have to suppress all these warnings on these rules, particular rules. So you have to do this. So if you see particular this activity, I will just check in. Let's refresh it. Type activity, rule type activity, create account. See, this activity is having a warning. CM developer is the one who developed it. So he will send a report every week. So we have to suppress the warnings. So you have to justify that warning. Right click, check out that, justify the warning like have to save the report as it reached the particular step. Save. So one of our team member or the team lead will check that justification and provide the comment. Check in this. So one of our team lead used to check that whether that justification is correct or not. They will provide the command there. Then that will be removed from the guardrails, all warnings report. This is pre-flight or all warnings. Even this is also a tool actually. Even in interviews, they may ask you like, what is a pre-flight tool? Why is it used? They may ask you. Any doubts on today's class?
Yes, I have scenario. You have the save button, right? I mean, you are creating an account. Likewise, I have an save and exit. So what should happen is it should create an account and it should go to my work list. Can we do that?
I didn't get you.
I want a functionality like save and exit. Here you are creating an account, right?
Uh,
So I want to create an account. After creating, I want to go back to my work list. I want to close this work object. I want to go to my work list. Can we do that? save and exit also not a problem.
Okay. So you have to make a change to the flow, after creation of that. So we can do that. After creation of account itself, you want to exit from that. You want to resolve that work object, right?
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So do that. I'll right now change it. This is the flow. I'm just clicking on it. I'm opening it. See, from here, I'm directly connecting to this, and I will have a condition in the flow action. The same flow action I will mention here, or else using a decision shape also, or else even a when condition also you can do that. So I will just add a shape here, add decision shape. First I will connect this shape here, and from here to this. Like this. So I will create a when rule now, and I will include that when rule here. So that rule is check account status. So when rule belongs to decision category, new when rule, or else you can directly mention the expression here. Double click on it, or right click properties, not the decision table, not Boolean expression. The expression is dot the same thing which we mentioned in the user interface section. first name input. Where's that activity? Create account. We are setting a flag, right? Based on that, I want to take the path. Account status is equal to account created. It should be in single quotes. Just click on OK. It's too slow. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it to open. Account status is equal to same thing with this. Just we have to mention the condition there, and for true you can take one path, and for false you can take one path. Now click on that button itself, it will reach the end shape.
Okay.
We define the path, right? We added a decision shape, and we just have to mention the condition. In the connector, we have two connectors from that decision shape. So for true, you can take 1 bar. For false, you can take 1 bar. I'll show you tomorrow. It's too slow. It's not opening.
Sure, no problem.
So any doubts on this methods? Page clear message, page set message, and obj save. Any of these methods? Obj browse, obj validate, property validate. So far we covered these methods, and yet to cover these methods. What is page new, page remove, and page copy, obj sort, and we have obj filter, page
Can you
matching.
tomorrow
Yeah,
can you show us how to delete a record? Can you show me that one
yeah,
tomorrow?
yeah. Of course, we can do that. Yes, I will do that. Yeah. To the same activity, uh, get customer details. I'm to the same activity. I'm making the changes. Just checking out. OBJ open. I don't need property set and everything. I'll just go there and exit activity. I'll just have the condition step status good. If false also exit activity. So using OBJ delete method, you can delete the particular record. So to this page, we are getting the details which we entered in the UI. To this page, we are getting, and that particular page details I am deleting. And save it. Even obj delete also will have remove immediate. I'm selecting both. I think these details were there actually. Let's see. These details are not there. I want to delete this. And, lastly, this is just I have changed the activity. Button is same. So this record I am going to delete now. So just trace this activity. What's happening? Trace open rule. Click on get customer details. So that activity will be executed. Delete is failing. Why? Let's see why it is. What's the reason? Delete, save, commit. lock is not there. So to delete anything, you should have a lock on it. You should have a lock on it. How can you acquire the lock on that particular account? Is particular record is on obj open method. You have lock, select lock checkbox. So when you check this, that record which you are opening will be locked automatically. And if you click release on commit, when that record is committed, that lock will be removed. That lock will be released. So when you select lock, it is better to check release on commit. So now see, clear this and click on trace open rule. Get customer details. So now this particular record is deleted from the table. Let's see. Before that we have 6. Now we have 5 records. That particular record has been deleted. This particular record is deleted.
But here in the table, you are having the key combination for first name and date of birth, right? So what will happen if you're not giving date of birth in the UI? It will fail in the DB, right?
If that record is not there.
Okay, it will always search. It always search with the combination of first name and date of birth.
Yes.
Okay.
The obj open will retrieve single instance. So in the sense, why it will retrieve single instance? Because so it see for this class, for this particular class, first name and date of birth are the keys, primary keys. So I will remove one of the criteria here, save it. It will not accept actually. It will throw you an error. Like because there are 2 keys, it will not retrieve. It will not allow you to mention single key. That's what. That's why OBA open will retrieve single record. The combination would be like that. Is that out clear?
You mean to say now if I have 2 names with same first name, it will throw error.
Yes.
In OBJ open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody has any doubts? So you asked us something, right? To end the shape, it's to end the transaction, resolve the transaction there itself. Please remind me tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah. Still anyone has any doubts? If no, we can close the session. Okay then. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Sandeep.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.